Welcome to Self-Reliance Hypnotherapy. Let's take a quiet moment together before anything else happens. You've probably been holding on more than you realize, mentally, emotionally, physically. And this is one of those rare spaces where you actually get to set it all down for a bit. Nothing dramatic, just an exhale that lets your system know you're finally off duty. If it feels comfortable, take a slow breath in and let it leave your body however it wants to. And whenever it feels natural, allow your eyes to soften or close. There's nothing here you need to watch. This is more about arriving inside yourself than observing anything outside you. As your breath finds its own pace, notice how your body begins to shift without you even trying to make anything happen. Your shoulders might settle a little. The muscles around your eyes might loosen. Your jaw might stop bracing just slightly. It's the kind of settling you don't have to earn. Your body knows how to do it on its own when you give it a moment without expectations. You don't need to relax. Just stop managing yourself for a minute. Let your breath come the way it wants. And let the tension in your body do whatever it naturally does as things slow down. As you continue breathing, let your awareness drift down into the center of your chest. Not to analyze anything, just to notice what's there. Most of us move through the day with this quiet armor around our ribs, around our stomach, around the back of the shoulders. And when you pause like this, even for a few breaths, that armor starts to loosen. Let the breath move down into your stomach. Let your hips feel a little heavier. Let the weight of your body fall into whatever is holding you up. You don't have to hold yourself together right now. You don't have to keep the pace you've been keeping. We're just sitting here together, letting things settle one layer at a time. Just breathe. Now that your system is softer, we can talk about something honestly, not harshly, just truthfully. A lot of people reach this time of year already running on empty. They're juggling family expectations, work obligations, social pressure, gift giving, traditions, and this unspoken idea that the holidays should look a certain way: warm, perfect, magical, effortless. And while they're trying to create that picture for everyone else, their nervous system is quietly asking for a break. Some people feel like they need to prove they're doing the holidays right. Others feel pulled into gatherings they don't actually want to attend. Some are spending money they don't have because they think it's what love is supposed to look like. And even in the kindest people, they can end up feeling anxious, ungrounded, or resentful inside, while still smiling on the outside. If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone, and nothing is wrong with you. You're human, and your body is trying to keep up with expectations it was never built for. There's a belief many people carry, even if they never say it out loud. If I do everything right, if I make everyone happy, if I carry all the weight, then things will finally feel peaceful. But life doesn't respond to effort the way we were taught. The universe doesn't operate on morality or gold stars or even performance. It responds to frequency, to the underlying emotional state your body broadcasts. And the truth is, most good-hearted people walk around with a frequency that's all tangled up. Not because they're doing anything wrong. They're usually doing far too much right. But because they're tired, stretched thin, anxious, worried, overthinking, trying not to disappoint anyone. They may even look composed, but inside, their systems feel noisy and unsettled. And life reflects that back. Meanwhile, there are people who move through the world with steady belief, not because they're better or kinder or more deserving, but because they're living from a body that feels more coherent. Their breath is deeper. Their shoulders rest lower. They walk with a kind of quiet confidence, and it shows in how easily things work out for them. It's not magic. It's not unfair. It's resonance. You don't attract what's right. You attract what you're a match for. And if you've spent the year overgiving, overthinking, overperforming, your body has probably been whispering for months, this isn't sustainable. This isn't alignment. Something needs to shift. Maybe you've been pulled in too many directions. Maybe you've been trying to be everything for everyone. Maybe you've been operating out of obligation instead of desire. Maybe you've been sinking money, time, and energy into expectations that don't actually feel nourishing. But here's the grace in all of this. Your frequency is not determined by your past choices. It's determined by the state you choose right now. And then the next moment. And then the next. This season could be the first time in years where you step out of performance and into alignment, where you choose simplicity instead of pressure, where you choose rest instead of obligation, where you choose honesty instead of pretending you're fine, where you choose frequency over effort. Your body is allowed to set the tone this year. Your system is allowed to choose what feels grounding. Your energy is allowed to say no, even if your habits have always said yes. You're not asking for permission anymore. You're listening to yourself. Now, as your body takes that in, notice how your breath moves differently than it did at the beginning. Notice the way your chest feels. Notice the weight in your legs. When a truth lands, the body responds before the mind does, usually with a little extra space inside, a slightly softer breath, a little less grip in the jaw. This is the beginning of frequency change. Not a thought, a shift in how you feel yourself from the inside. And this shift is what your future builds itself around. Before we go deeper, I want to give you something simple you can use anytime you feel yourself slipping back into pressure or obligation. It's subtle, It's private and it works quickly. When you notice your anxiety rise, or when you're sitting at a dinner table wishing you were home in pajamas, or when you feel yourself getting pulled into expectations you don't agree to, take a moment and gently stretch your fingers back a little. Not rigid, just enough that you can feel the length through your palm. Let your fingers separate from one another, like you're giving your hand a little space to breathe. You're not forcing anything, just opening your hand in a way your body recognizes as release. Then make a slow circle with your wrist. Nothing dramatic, just a soft rotation. It looks like nothing to anyone watching, but your body understands it as a reset. It tells your nervous system, we're not trapped. We have options. We're safe. This movement interrupts anxiety the same way flipping a light switch interrupts darkness. And the more you use it, the faster your system will respond. Now, imagine yourself moving through the next few weeks with this new awareness, not performing, not people-pleasing, not carrying what isn't yours, just staying connected to the state you're in right now. Imagine walking into a holiday gathering and actually feeling grounded in your own energy. Imagine giving fewer gifts, but feeling more present. Imagine choosing quiet nights on purpose. Imagine not explaining your choices to anyone, just honoring them. This is how you raise your frequency, not through perfection, not through manifestation rituals, but through the way you live in your body, breath by breath. When you stop performing, your energy clears. When your energy clears, life reorganizes around you. And when the year ends with alignment rather than exhaustion, the year ahead starts with an entirely different tone. You can stay in this relaxed place for as long as it feels good. There's no rush to come back. You might drift off, or you might slowly return. Your system will choose what it needs. But let this stay with you. You don't have to finish the year running on empty. You don't have to meet anyone else's picture of how things should look. Your energy is the part that matters most, and you get to choose how it feels. When you're ready, take a slow breath in and an easy breath out, and let the softness stay with you as you move back into your day or into sleep. You did something important for yourself. You chose alignment over performance. And that choice changes everything.